Hello, my name is Matt Ramsey. I'm a fine art, scenic, and landscape photographer from the Midwest US, and I use Wondershare's Filmora video editor and their Filmstock library to create attractive and professional-looking videos to draw attention to my artwork on social media. And today I'm going to do a simple walkthrough of one of those videos so you can see just how easy it can be to capture and keep eyeballs with these powerful video editing tools. So for me, the idea behind these videos is to record my everyday activities and turn them into like cinematic experiences that'll really get people engaged and interested in what I'm doing. And the problem that I often run into is that what I'm doing is not always so interesting. A typical day may involve standing around by my camera, waiting for the weather to change, or on a potentially really interesting day, taking a walk through a pretty piece of scenery. And that's where the Wondershare suite works magic for me. Not only is the Filmora editor really fast and easy to use, but the Filmstock library is full of all kinds of titles, transitions, effects, sound effects, royalty-free music, and stock clips that I can use to make those regular everyday activities seem more interesting. So I've got a project here loaded up with clips that I recorded the other day while I was out in the woods doing some photography. Let's see if we can turn this mundane B-roll into something engaging and exciting. Okay, so you see that I've started an empty project and I've imported all these clips. If we play through them, there's just B-roll clips of me walking around in the woods, some videos that I took of the woodland scenery, just scrubbing through them really quickly. And then I've just interposed the shots so that there's a mixture of shots of me walking around and shots of the scenery that I've enjoyed. So the first thing I'm going to do to make this a little more interesting is to import some royalty-free music from the Filmstock library. So I'm going to go here to the audio tab, and you see that I can just search for any music that I want. So I might use a keyword like happy or fun or maybe even nature. But in this case, if I just scroll through the genres, I usually find something in the folk genre will suit a walk through the woods pretty well. A standby for me is inspirational folk acoustic. I'm going to drag that down here into the timeline, right under my clips. And now I can play it along and make sure that it's a good fit. Yeah, it's got that walking beat to it. Now I can go through and drag the clips so that they align with the beats of the music. That's pretty simple. I'll start here at the beginning and play it through until I hit a beat. There's a beat. There's a beat. Okay, now I'm going to show you something that will blow your mind. So this happens to me all the time. I'll go out to record footage and I'll come back later and realize, oh, it would have been a really great idea to record this, or I'll go out intending to record something and while I'm out in the field, it will slip my mind. So what would have been great to go right here in the timeline is some footage like walking through the woods, right, to really bring that immersive experience to the viewer. But I didn't record anything like that. So I'm going to go into the stock media tab and I'm going to search for some media called, I don't know, woods. And I'm going to see if I can find some footage that fits in with the footage that I made. Wow, that's perfect. Yes, first try, nailed it. Okay, now I'm going to search through the transitions and see if I can find some transitions that fit in well with these clips to transition between them and make this sequence a little more interesting to hold the viewer's attention. So I'll just go here to the transitions tab. So this is a piece of photography content, and I usually find that these lightly transitions are relevant. So this was also some warmer looking footage that I shot in the golden hour. So I think I'll pick one of these warmer colored transitions, light leak transitions, and see how that looks. Maybe something a little bit faster. Nice. Now I'll shorten these as well because they're short clips and I don't want the whole clip to be the transition. Another thing that I find makes these transitions really effective and sells the effect is to add some sound effects at the time that the transition's happening. So I can find some sound effects by going into the audio tab. And let's say that I'm looking for, I don't know, like a whoosh sound or something. So I can just type whoosh. We've got all these different whoosh sound effects. So transition swoosh. Ooh, that's cool. What's this one like? I like that one. So I'm going to just drag that sound down into the timeline. Maybe I can add some different whooshes to mix it up a little bit. Nice. I'm just copying and pasting those underneath the transitions. It could not be easier than this. Cool, huh? Now I think we've got a pretty complete sequence here, and the last thing that I think it might need is just a title. So let's browse through the title library and see what we can find here. So for me, a go-to title is, you find it under the Lifestyle tab, and it's called Beauty Style. It may not sound like something that would suit a forest adventure, but it's got these nice brown colors that make it look really nice. It blends in well with trees and foliage scenery. So with that title selected, I will go into the Edit tab, and there I can make adjustments to the title. So I don't want it to say Style Pack Beauty Collection. I'm going to make it say, I don't know, Forest Photography Adventure. Ooh, that sounds very compelling. Now I can go into the video section and scale that up so that it's basically the whole screen. So this looks cool, it plays through well, it's got this animation effect, but you know, I'm making a video that I want to look like nobody else's video, and anyone could use this title. And what's great about Filmora is not only does it have these easy to use pre-made video assets, but it also gives you lots of options to go in and customize them and make them your own. So for example, I can go into the video tab of the title and change the blending mode to, let's change it to screen. And now you can see that in the black text part here, you're seeing the video behind the title overlay. I think that's a cool effect. And then another thing I might do is maybe just copy the title and paste it on top of itself. So now they both have the screen overlay. And you can see the video effect duplicating itself on top of itself. So I think that's interesting. And then I may stretch that last title out so that it goes over the top of a couple sequences. And I can fade it out by going back into the video tab in the settings and keyframing the opacity from 100% down to 0%. So now we get that nice fade out. And then this whole sequence will lead perfectly into a speaking segment that I recorded, which will be the main part of the video. But this has kept the viewer engaged and interested until we deliver the gist of the content, which is a speaking presentation that I gave about a photograph that I was making. So I'll go back into my media and we'll add that.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel.
We'll fade out the audio here. Okay, let's play through this and see what it looks like. Okay, I think we've turned this commonplace walk through the woods into an engaging piece of video content, and I've got a feeling that the audience is going to be riveted by it because I couldn't take my eyes off of it, possibly because of the gorgeous on-screen talent. Okay, I hope you found this walkthrough useful or interesting, and if you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to get out there and make some videos because whoever you are, whatever you do, there's an audience out there waiting to see how you do it. Bye.